Yo, what is going on, guys? This is your boy Full Metal Jacket, or FMJ for short, and today I'm bringing you a Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary here today, and basically it is a search and destroy match on the map Express. It's kind of new. I haven't posted a search and destroy match before, I do think. And basically this is on gameplay. I don't do the greatest. I come out of the game with a 1.0 KD, but that's mainly because for some reason I am absolutely terrible, and I mean terrible, at League play. With scrims and GBs, I'm a lot better. I'm more focused. I perform just overall a lot better than I do compared to League play. Yeah, so in this, I come out with a 1.0 KD. This is going to be, again, a little longer of a video, and I know I've been having longer videos than most people post, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm probably going to be posting more public matches, such as, you know, like more 5-minute type gameplays, 5 to 6 minute type gameplays, you know, the shorter ones. So, anyway. There was a lot that went on last night on Twitter, specifically in the Call of Duty, the professional Call of Duty, professional competitive Call of Duty scene, or
defend the objectives.
What's it called? Community, basically. There was a lot that went on, and mainly the main thing that went on was roster, and this is because last night was the night/day. Sorry, I'm getting my dates mixed up. What time or what day is it? Okay, so yeah, it's Monday. So today is the day after Gfinity, but last night, which was around the time I was watching, or I was checking Twitter, was early morning of today. So basically today, there was a lot of roster changes going on, and were being announced in the Call of Duty community. So I'm just gonna give you a few examples. So first off, let's start off with Envy, because that's what everyone's talking about. Envy, if you guys didn't know or didn't check out my last commentary, link will be in the description below if you want to check it out.
We got the bomb. Basically,
Team Envious was performing pretty poorly, especially at MLG Anaheim. They got knocked out in the... They got knocked out in Gfinity, so they didn't get to place, or they didn't get to play the actual... I can't think of the word right now, but basically they didn't get to compete to place, or to... Sorry, I'm losing it. They didn't get to compete in top 8, so they got eliminated. They were performing very poorly, and that was a wicked night for that teammate. But they were performing very poorly during that game. So I mean that wasn't very good, because obviously no one wants to see Envy do that. Or do terrible, sorry. But basically they dropped Stainville, and they picked up Karma from Impact, and there's a whole bunch of fights going on between Karma and Killa. Miracles was kind of silent. I didn't see anything by Miracles, at least. Parasite wasn't, stabbing at Karma. Karma was kind of being a little bit of a douche, to say the least. I mean, I have a little bit more respect for Karma now that he's on Envy, just because, I love Envy, and no matter who they pick up, I kind of want to adapt to it just so I don't hate anyone on Envy. But before, I used to not be a huge fan of Karma. But anyway, so Karma kind of jabbed at the whole Impact crew, saying that they lost the drive to win, and blah blah blah. Parasite kind of came back and said, stop saying anything, or stop being so ignorant before you say something stupid or whatever. And then Karma came back at him, and then Parasite came back in him, but Parasite, he was kind of calm about it. He didn't stab at anyone. He was just, you know, being himself, defending himself, and defending, you know, the people that he cares about. But Killa just came back and was being a complete asshole. I actually, you know, me and a few other Twitter followers of his, I guess, were kind of, you know, going after him for the fact that he was just being a complete asshole to, you know, his former teammates who he used to be friends with. And then he just posts a tweet saying basically, "Oh, I don't give a shit about what you guys say," to all of his followers. So that was kind of a douche move. But anyway, yeah. So then Impact was then looking for a fourth. Word on Twitter says that they're going to be picking up FaZe John. I mean, FaZe John was apparently on the same team as Parasite in the 2011 NLG Championships. So Parasite kind of bribed him to go over to Impact. That's just what I was reading off of Twitter. So that's FaZe John, and then Envy has Karma, as I said before. And then who else? Realize went back to VVV. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost certain he went back to VVV. Who else? No, sorry. Yeah, Realize was dropped from Unite, and then I think he went to VVV. And then Sharp, Moho. Shit. It was Sharp, Moho, Assassin, and one other that went back to Fear. I can't remember his gamer tag at the moment. From his name, sorry. But basically, the old Fear squad is back. VVV, I believe, has Realize, Unite. I'm pretty sure still looking for one.
We lost
or a
that
fourth,
round,
sorry.
TVA,
who is it? Oh, jeez. I can't remember any names at the moment. TVA had two of their members leave. Can't remember who it was at the moment. But yeah, so that's really all the roster changes I can name off the top of my head. So yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about a few other topics that aren't, you know, regarding all the roster changes, because those were the only ones that I could really remember. So right now, I want to talk about HardPoint, the game mode, and I know that's kind of out of the blue, but I mean it's something I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. A lot of pros and a lot of amateurs are basically complaining, saying, "Oh, HardPoint shouldn't be in the map rotations. HardPoint's a terrible game type. Blah 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 blah." Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one that actually really appreciates and actually enjoys HardPoint, just because, I mean, like Search and Destroy and CTF have been in there since what, I'm pretty sure the beginning. And HardPoint's kind of a new game mode. They got rid of Domination. HardPoint replaced Domination. And I mean, HardPoint, when you think about it, it's actually a really, really good game mode, skill-based, and just, you know, entertainment-based. Like, and right here, I don't know what happened, like, choked or something? I don't know, he ate a lot of bullets, so, like, watch right there, like,
we lost that round, but it's not over yet.
Four-barring too, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, HardPoint, it really tests your map knowledge, your gun skill, your knowledge on spawns,
switching sides,
communication, everything. It tests everything.
Search and destroy.
And I mean that's something that every single game mode, CTF, SND, and HardPoint all require. You need map knowledge, you need communication, you need team chemistry. You can't fight and expect to win like flawlessly. I mean, yeah, you could get a lucky win, but if you fight with your teammates, kind of jabbing at Impact. If you fight constantly with your teammates in between games, you're like, good luck winning. Because honestly, you need to cooperate with each other. Because if you're fighting with someone, and say you're the last alive in Search and Destroy, you're not gonna really be in the best mood. You're not gonna be fully concentrated. You're gonna be concentrated on, oh, this guy is pulling some random bullshit. Every single game mode requires a lot of communication, chemistry, map knowledge, spawn knowledge, everything. And I mean, HardPoint is really, really good game mode for that. Also, it requires a lot of time management, because you need to, you need to You need to know exactly when the perfect time is to rotate in between hills, because certain hills can be farther than others, certain hills can be closer than others. And I mean, if you happen to get a bad spawn, you have to be able to, work in some time for, a few of your teammates to rush to the hill and a few of your teammates to go and try and flip the spawns. Whereas if you get good spawns, like for example raid, if you spawn on kitchen side, then I mean you have to work on holding down those spawns. You have to get someone in the anchor position. You have to get people, fighting for the hill, one in the hill, two, watching outside, plus the anchor watching, making sure that no one gets into the hill. So I mean, HardPoint's a very skill-based game, and I think a lot of pros and amateurs especially kind of forget that, just because they're too focused on, I'm terrible at the game mode, I'm too lazy to, I'm too lazy to practice it, so I'm just going to jab at it because it's not a fun game mode because I'm terrible at it. Now, I'm not saying that's with everyone. Honestly, I do have those moments. I'm like, just take HardPoint out of the rotation. They'll make so many things so much better. But I mean, honestly, I'm very happy with what the game modes are. If I had to take out one, it would probably be CTF, and that's mainly just because I'm terrible at CTF. HardPoint is very action-packed, much more than domination, because you have so many people that are rushing into the hill. You have to make sure that you're defending your fronts, all of your sides, like every single angle, every single shot that you take at one person could determine whether you win the game or you lose the game, because it all depends on points. One thing that a lot of pros are saying as well that I completely agree with: take out the time limit. That would make things so much more entertaining. That would make the game a lot more intense, and also it would make it would make some teams actually win things that they, or win in certain situations that they probably wouldn't if there was a time limit, or since there is a time limit. But yeah, so I mean, honestly, if you're complaining about HardPoint and you're trying to be you're trying to get into competitive, the only advice I have for you is just every single HardPoint, or at least every few HardPoint games that you do screw up on, or you do pull a bad move or a bad play, or you do lose especially, go back into theater, check out what you've done with your teammates, and with your teammates, check out how you can improve and what you can do to help each other out. That's really the only thing I can say. And to be honest, I'm going to call my team out right now. Well, I mean, it's not really our fault. We haven't really been able to do that, just because we haven't really been able to find any proper scrims, anything like that, where we can actually really do that. And also, we have to find a proper fourth that is actually dedicated, because we're swapping in between fourths. We can't find anyone that's willing to stay online, and that's really just the main thing. But this gameplay, I can't even talk. This gameplay is winding down, and I mean, I ended up going 6-6. So, yeah, MMS on the MSMC is actually pretty good. I really like it. It really helps, especially on maps like Meltdown, just because if you are going for that A bomb, and you have the bomb, obviously, and then you can check out, unless the guy has cold-blooded, which most of the time I haven't encountered, you can check to see whether they are watching that stairwell. But anyway, that's it for the commentary, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you, agree or disagree with whatever I had to say, and that's it. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, link will be in the description below, and if you feel like it, check out my stream on twitch.tv.com. I have to work in a schedule. I know I keep saying that, but it'll happen, trust me. Link will also be in the description below. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed. It is your boy Full Metal Jacket, or FMJ for short, and I hope to see you on my next video. Peace.